Well, it was breathless, and I still am. But it was a magnificent effort by the team. They put heart and soul into it. To play 60 odd minutes, whatever it was, with 10 men, to show the sort of character that supposedly is lacking in this team. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I see heart and desire in big waves, and it's really welcoming to see. However, we find ourselves, we got a goal. A goal might have been bad play by them, but we pressed them. We're playing some delightful stuff. The sending off, of course, changes the course of the game in many aspects, and it's a long way to go. As I said, 60 odd minutes there with 10 men. But again, the spirit of the side was terrific, really, really terrific tonight, and the crowd helped us the whole way through.
Yeah, and as you're mentioning there, the spirit, sort of hallmark and trademark of your successful sides through the years has been the style of play, attacking, being on the front foot, but also that grit and determination when it's needed. I think we saw that in abundance tonight.
We saw it in abundance. What we've done tonight, it would have been a real shame if we had lost the game. And the players were really out on their feet in the last 10 minutes, but they kept going and they kept going. Now, what it does for us, the point at least takes it into the final game, which is a week today or something like this here. But I can't really think about that now. What we've done is just given ourselves a bit of hope.
Mm-hmm. You seemed incensed that the second booking, which obviously seen as reduced to 10 men, is it still as frustrating now thinking about that?
Right. Well, I've seen it back, and which I didn't see at the time. I thought it was really innocuous. I still think it is. I don't think that Rio meant to foul him. I think he was being held back to begin with, and he swings around a wee bit petulantly in that sense. But that wasn't the reason for it. He was actually stamping in the lad's foot. Now, I think that was completely accidental. However, I think really when you've just been booked before that, there you should try and kind of stay out of it, because the ball looked as if it was going to go out of play. Never mind anything else. It is incredibly frustrating. Young Ria has apologised profusely to us all, but listen, fine. At the end of it all, if we'd had him for the rest of the game until they get really, really tired, I think we would have won.
Yeah, I think you're right. And you mentioned there, of course, the point, it keeps us more than alive and going into the final game. But of course, before that, there's another huge match coming up on Sunday.
That's all it'll be. Yes, exactly. The players who put heart and soul into it, having to defend, having to run distances to try and close players down, putting their body in the line, all of those particular things, which, as I said, is part of this club's history. And that, to me, we'll try and get ourselves ready. We'll fly back, but I'm not sure what time we arrive at, but we'll try and get ourselves mentally and physically right for Sunday.
Absolutely. Well done again today, Martin.
Thanks very much, Sean. Thank you.